The tupolev PAK-DA, or PAK-DA, is Russia's new generation strategic bomber design, developed by the Tupolev PAK-DA Design Bureau. The PAK-DA is planned to be the latest stealthy strategic bomber and is expected to enter service in the 2025 to 2030 timeframe, with the first aircraft delivered in 2020. Not many people know that Russia now has a new advanced supersonic bomber, the PAK-DA. Russia's prospective complex of distant aviation, PAK-DA, aircraft is a pre-approved future strategic bomber design. The project was undertaken by the Tupolev Design Bureau and was first announced in 2009. The Russian military intends to acquire a single-type long-range bomber to replace the Tu-160, Tu-95MS, and Tu-22M3 currently in service. The PAK-DA will be a signature project in Russian aerospace history as it uses a flying wing design that has never been developed by Russian engineers before. The bomber will fly at subsonic speeds, and its wide wingspan and design features will make the PAK-DA bomber harder to detect by radar. Most social media mentions that the Sky Monster will be equipped with nuclear missiles capable of hitting targets up to 5,000 kilometers away. The PAK-DA bomber will be built according to the flying wing scheme. No tail section and the fuselage separated from the wings. It will be able to fly at subsonic speeds of up to 1,190 kilometers per hour, slower than the Russian Air Force's Tu-160 strategic bomber it will replace. The previous generation of strategic bombers, the Tu-160, was created with the aim of breaking through enemy air defense systems. Thanks to its supersonic speed and flight characteristics, it could soar into the stratosphere to evade enemy interceptors and anti-aircraft missiles, then easily drop bombs on enemy territory. Meanwhile, the DA PAK will be able to fire nuclear missiles without leaving Russian airspace, explains Professor Vadim Kozyulin of the Russian Academy of Military Sciences. Currently, the Russian Air Force has received powerful X-555 and X-101 long-range missiles, with the ability to fly 5,000 kilometers. That is why there is no longer a need for such long-range bombers. Thus, strategic bombers can carry out their missions without leaving Russia's borders and remain under the protection of the Russian air defense system. In addition, missiles will be housed in the interior of this Sky Monster, while the fuselage is made using radio wave-absorbing materials used in stealth aircraft. Kozyulin also said that each DA PAK will carry up to 40 tons of ammunition, just like all other modern strategic bombers. It will have all types of nuclear and conventional bombs, such as armor-piercing, suppressor, cluster, and others, he said. According to media reports, each PAK-DA aircraft is expected to be able to fly up to 30 hours without refueling at temperatures ranging from -60 to 50 degrees Celsius. The minimum service life of each aircraft is estimated to be no less than 12 years, with an extension of up to 21 years after passing maintenance procedures. For most feared Russian bombers, Russia has 4 of the most dangerous Russian bombers today. The 4 aircraft are the Tu-95, Tu-22M, Tu-160, and PAK-DA. The reason behind the power of the 4 Russian aircraft is the improvement in missile systems and precision-guided munitions. Quoted from Tribune News. The author of the article titled 4 Most Dangerous Russian Bombers to Fly, Caleb Larson, expressed his opinion. He said that despite the fact that most of Russia's military hardware is inherited from the USSR, some of the bombers in their arsenal remain powerful because they are constantly being upgraded. Speaking of the Tu-95, Larson highlighted the durability of the aircraft and its ability to carry large amounts of payload. As for the Tu-22M, Larson praised the bomber's ability to carry a large payload while still being able to maintain its high speed. The Tu-160, he said, is a true beast that will remain relevant for years to come thanks to its continuously upgraded systems. Meanwhile, the 4th aircraft mentioned in this article is the PAK-DA, which continues to be developed and will be the most lethal Russian stealth bomber of the next generation. The PAK-DA is designed to replace all three bombers currently in service for Russian long-range aircraft, including the Tu-22M3, Tu-95, and Tu-160 strategic bomber aka the White Swan. Launching globalfirepower.com on Wednesday, January 26, 2022, Russia's military power ranked second with a power index score of 0.0501. Recently, the Russian military launched its modernized bomber, the Tupolev Tu-160M. Apart from the Tupolev Tu-160M, Russia has other bombers. Here's the list. 1. Tupolev Tu-160M. On January 12, 2022, the Russian military launched the Tupolev Tu-160M bomber. The Tupolev Tu-160M is nicknamed the White Swan and has the ability to carry strategic missiles. The Tupolev Tu-160M was referred to by NATO as the Blackjack, a Soviet and Russian supersonic variable-wing strategic missile-carrying bomber. It is designed to attack enemy targets in remote and conventional areas with nuclear weapons. It is known that the Tupolev Tu-160M is by far the heaviest supersonic military aircraft in the world. 2. Tu-95MS. The Tu-95MS is the fastest 4-engine turboprop missile carrier in the world. It is capable of carrying 6 Kh-55 Grenade nuclear warhead long-range cruise missiles with a range of 3,000 kilometers. The rear gun compartment of the Tu-95MS features a double-barreled GSH-23L cannon. The Tu-95MS has weather radar, gun fire control radar to navigation, and bombing radars. The maximum speed of the Tu-95MS reaches 920 kilometers per hour with a range of 15,000 kilometers. In addition, the aircraft weighs 94,000 kilograms with a maximum takeoff weight of 188,000 kilograms. 3. Tu-22M3. This aircraft, built during the Soviet Union, has undergone extensive modernization. The Tu-22M3 is an attack bomber that made its maiden flight in June 1977, named Backfire by NATO. The Tu-22M3 is a supersonic twin-engine bomber capable of carrying nuclear weapons. Its range reaches 5,000 kilometers. The Tu-22M3 has a maximum takeoff weight of 126,000 kilograms. Of course, the Tu-22M3 aircraft is equipped with an arsenal of weapons, ranging from GSH-23 automatic cannons, 3 Raduga Kh-22 missiles, 6 MKU-6-1 missiles, 4 underwing missiles, 69 XFAB-250 bombs, and 8 XFAB-1500.